let's get back into some more This Old Doom today, as we're moving through the TNT Evilution maps, doing pretty good, getting some good value out there, at least for us as the seller. We'll see if there's as much value for you, the potential buyer of these hellish properties. And today we have one called Baron's Den. This is map 25 from TNT Evilution Final Doom. That tells us a couple things. One, it's a den, so the living situation exists to some capacity, but it also tells us there's probably going to be Barons of Hell. That's a little alarming. This could go either way. This could go a couple different ways, actually. So let's get into it. And I don't remember damn near anything about this map, so let's see how this goes. The last couple have been not too bad. I hear things opening in the distance. We're starting in some type of circular chamber, okay. Oh, this is lovely. All right, already an immediate area that goes to the outside. We have a couple options here on where to go. I guess I'll go this way since I've already kind of aggravated one of the monsters in here. And I hear things opening, but I still don't... Oh, there they are. So some branching pathways doing kind of a northeast, west, south thing. We know that the red door is to the west. And it does look like there's an area there that we cannot yet access. That's fine. We're looking for 4 secrets. I think we head to the east now before we go into the middle or north. This is a little bit more promising, even though we don't have a good weapon yet. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this plasma rifle and start shooting. If you've been following the series and are just checking in for the first time in a while, yes, I am using the God mode cheat and probably will for the foreseeable future. If you have a problem with that, kiss my bass. All right. Interesting setup here. We have staircases that mimic the opening in the ceiling, or vice versa, however you look at it. Definitely giving a vibe. I don't know if there's an easy way to get in there, or if we have to go up this way, maybe. There's a lot of branching paths. Just a ton. Oh, okay. It's one of these walk-through walls. We've been seeing a lot of these. And our first secret. Very nice. As far as rooms go, pretty wide open area. Haven't seen too much in the sake of rooms yet, per se. We did have a hallway down here, another hallway up here, which is going to lead us. Hopefully this does like kind of a loop, because this is starting to get a little confusing. We have a circular spiral staircase leading down into this little mini courtyard, which is pretty cool. Looks like there's several different things we can do here. I have a feeling this is going to be just a very tough map to complete. There's just a lot of paths, a lot of stuff happening. Quite a bit of items that we have to find. At least the secrets are manageable, only 4, but I've seen a lot of hidden areas that aren't exactly secrets, but could technically qualify here. And that is a teleporter that takes us to the other side of this very same room, which is kind of cool. Would like to see, is there anything down there? There is it kind of goes off into the distance, so it might be worth checking out. We'll check it out. There's stuff down here, it looks like. Looks like this might connect up with the previous room, which would be good. Nope, this is a completely new room. Wow, okay. Plenty to explore here. This map is just really kind of overwhelming right now. There's this a teleporter that takes us up top here to this catwalk area, which I am very grateful for. Something else is lowering. We actually missed an item down here, so I'm going to go back down. I don't want to have to double dip this. And now that's lowered as well. What is going on here? Oh, another secret. Okay. Our exploring is paying off at least. Okay. A lot of tunnels, everybody. There are a lot of tunnels here. Hardcore tunneling action in this map. Say what you will about it. Can't deny that that is a feature of this particular map. At least we're in a location that we've been at once. As we teleport back over to the other side. And what I would like to do is check up here. Because there are a couple areas we did not check out. Someone is shooting at me from a distance. Oh, come on. Really have a good angle at him. There we go. Come around this corner, and this looks like it just loops back to the main hub, or one of the main hubs. I don't remember which one is the main hub anymore, to be quite honest with you. Once again, escape room vibes, probably your best purpose for this type of property. Maybe get rid of some of the burning lava. Feels like a liability. I was going to say, I heard something lower, but I don't know where. Might be something on the other side of that. I think I see what they're going for. Maybe it's another secret. I have a feeling we need to do this number. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so... I don't even know what you'd call this here. It looks like we have a couple pools. I guess that would be a hot tub with all that lava, huh? So it's quite elevated. The question is, how do we get up there? I think I know that we can ride this up to the top. Just making sure to grab everything that we can. Shoot everything that we can. We'll jump into this pit. That is a yellow door. Okay, so we have our first kind of locked area. We're actually doing pretty good on the numbers. We're at 1.5 mil. Oh, something came out of somewhere. Oh, there's our yellow key. Okay. And this is a secret. That's kind of interesting. A secret area that has a key tells me that we're not required to necessarily go to this area to complete the level. So we'll check it out. I might be wrong. Been wrong before, once or twice. It's never fun. It's like we got those things. And now we can jump back down. Sounds like there's something happening over here. It might be worth investigating yet again. Okay, let's go up here. We didn't go down this corridor yet. And it looks like there's a red locked passage that just popped up behind it, so... Oh, another hidden wall. Wow, this is a chaotic map, to say the least. All right, let's go back the way we came. We'll go around this section, down another nondescript corridor into another. Well, we've been in this room before, actually, I think. And I do want to check something here. I feel like we might have missed a potential secret, or at least a room that we didn't go in the first time. Oh, it's just this one. Okay, never mind. All right, we got the red key. So can we lower these back down? No. Well, I'm just assuming we have to go this way. That's fine. Quite a bit of enemies left here. It looks like we probably want to head to the west, generally. Man, this is just a lot of interconnected paths that are not quick to get to. Not my favorite kind of design style, but maybe it works for some others. Certainly a lot of content here. That is, I'll give it that. And okay, this is the original area we were in. I'm going to go down here now and grab this shotgun. We have just rooms that turn into other rooms. And I guess this one probably does the same thing. It does not. That's surprising. Where'd you come from? Oh. Hold on. I don't want to go there yet because I feel like I'm going to easily get lost if I do that. So let's focus on the here and now with this. Like, what's in here? There's a big old room. Easily the biggest actual enclosed room in the premises so far, and plenty of barrels, which is nice because that's less actual monsters we have to find. Although they're not worth that much with our little algorithm here. And then red door here. We can go in. A blue key. Really surprised that didn't trigger a ton of monsters to come at us. That doesn't open. Okay, that switch is gonna open it. I see. What kind of hellish monster awaits us here, I wonder? I was gonna say, for Baron's Den, are these the only two Barons we've seen? Because I would expect to see a lot more. Okay, we're going up. Are we going up into the den portion of the Baron's Den? Because if so, that's hilarious. A lot of slow elevators, slow-moving elevators in this map set, I've noticed. What happened? What is going on here? Okay, this takes us back around. Which is good because we didn't fully finish this area yet, so I'm fine with that. Okay, that switch lowers this area. Kind of surprised that's not a secret, but it is what it is. Plenty of stuff here, though. Oh my god. I'll come back to you. Let me finish over here. We're heading down, yes. Okay, we're back in this section. It's like another area opened up. More doors that we have no control over. A lot of doors, people. Just so many doors. Okay, the good thing is we're through that part, I think. We're going to head back here now. And let's go ahead, back up the slow-moving elevator. Which actually is probably more close to how an elevator would behave in real life. I think some of these fast-moving elevators would get you pretty sick pretty fast. And we're at 2.70 million, which is certainly a number. We'll go back up and probably down this long corridor. We're still looking for a secret. I think we're largely through most of this level. I could see us having to do some backtracking to get that fourth secret, but honestly, at this point, I would probably just no clip to it because this is such a labyrinth of craziness to get through. Let's pop a save before we go down this corridor, in which I expect all kinds of stuff to happen. All right, so I don't know where he went to. Right there, okay. Really expected more Barons, guys. I expected like way more in the order of like probably an order of magnitude more if I'm being honest. Okay, what's this? This is it's blue. And this is gonna lower us down into where the exit is, okay. So I just really feel like they didn't do the name justice, you know? I expected way more Barons than this, way more. And we didn't get them. Okay. Let's check the map. There's obviously some places where we've missed. Oh, okay. There's one right here. Behind the exit, or part of the exit, rather. Very cool. Okay, so that takes care of all of our monsters but one. Let's see if we can look at the map for clues. What could we have missed from a secret standpoint? I've got no clipping turned on, so let's start walking through the walls. Oh, right there's one. Is that a secret exit too? Interesting to see that. Is that the exit, really? Yeah, that is one of them. Hold on. Is that... We're not here yet. Not the autosave. I don't want to get out of here until we've gotten everything that there is to get, so we'll keep checking. That may be like something like a co-op or deathmatch exit too, so we'll keep that in mind. So just ignore that for right now. And let's keep looking for other secrets. I do have the map turned on. I think I see where one is going to be. So let's hightail it all the way back here to this area. If you remember, there was a yellow door here we did nothing with. And let's go ahead and see what where this leads us. I don't think we did anything with this, did we? I don't remember. Yeah, we did. Some of these areas look like they haven't been touched, but they actually have. Such is the quirks of the map system here in Doom. Let's head this way. There's just a lot of very similar looking paths and areas. So I want to make sure that we're covering all of the ground that we can. Hold on. It might be here. I heard something move in this section, but nope, that's not it either. We know that's the exit. Let's make sure that the exit itself isn't a secret. Sometimes they do pull crazy stuff like that. Since we're also looking for 3 items, we'll look for some clues here for the item count. I would expect we'll probably see a bunch of them clumped up together. Okay, we can't get into that area naturally, so it's not there. Check back this way. No on that. That's a no. Really making us work for this one, I'm afraid. Ah, hang on. Hang on. Nope, that's a map. That's a part of the map we were already in. Well, shit. Where else do I see like clusters of 3? Clusters of 3 items. Potentially. Would lead us to the secret. Is that we have an item out of bounds? There's one. Not a secret, but it's an item out of bounds. So that's one of them. Let me do a little quick research. Okay, one of the items is on one of these other pits that we missed, so that's good. Let's see where the other one is. Okay, found the last secret. There was a teleporter there. We're still missing an item, which I'm not super concerned about. But yeah, so I had to like pause and like take a look. So this, there was like one of these. Hold on, let me go back to it. If I can find it. Back this way. This teleporter that opened up at some point, I don't remember when, took us to an area with a blur sphere, which we, you know, obviously don't have. Where is this last item at is the question. I would love to know. Unless it's out of bounds again, like, which I don't see anything. But it's not going to affect the bottom line enough for me to look everywhere for it. I've done enough of that. We've gone on long enough with this craziness today. Unless it's out here somewhere, which it always could be. All right, so here we are in the exit. We will take this, which I believe we have to go. Let's see how the exit actually behaves. So we go down here, we hit this switch. Then it takes us up here, and then we go into the exit. So this was the exit. Okay. Fair enough, David J. Hill. We missed an item, but we'll try not to cry ourselves to sleep tonight too much over it. That was Baron's Den. 7 maps remain here in TNT Evilution. I'm sure you'll join us for all of them, and you should try to get at least one person per episode to join us. So get your friends and relatives to subscribe. And if you haven't already, you should also do so. See you next time.